Ladies and gentlemen, good morning, Ibrahim. Today is July 8th, 2024. Today is July 8th, 2024. If I notice you don't take a small time, I no can talk. But I don't know say everything we like we do na strategy. So thinking day. In as much as Bokup for talk, you hold your peace. But the reason we make I keep quiet, above all, now because I've been waiting for the press conference of the APC party or a speech from Dr. Samura Kamara for come and can solidify waiting the APC party saying that the recommendation will they make that the Tripartite committee report. We wait for see how long it will take before anybody can talk. And then we will come back. I'll come back and can analyze the situation as it is. So today, whenever you read Dr. Samura, you don't can talk. We are planning for can explain small on this speech here because I know say Bokuma don't listen, but I go play them back because in thinking you know so get people only listen to certain people. So at least they hear your voice. Not to be place for interpret for Dr. Samura Kamara. I wish he be get somebody in a team, immediate team. We get a very big voice in social media. We tell like this way Dr. Samura Kamara can talk so now. That person there in platform could be a very positive platform where people respect, where people look up to, where people trust. Not to them miscreants and idiots. And somebody they stand their own ground and stand for defend and protect democracy. I wish that person before can analyze and just explain the speech small to we brother and sister them. We might not, get control and a command of the English language itself. I can try for do that day this morning. But before I go further, for even talk about that day, you see, Dr. Samura Kamara, it is very obvious at this point in time that is actually it don't prove him for say it is fit for democracy. It don't prove him say he's not compromised. It don't show we say no to the kind person. And I make man like me, I've never had doubts. I agree say Dr. Samura Kamara not talk too much. But go look at Liberia. We see what happened in Liberia. The current president of Liberia, no one hear his voice. That's what say inauguration. But for so Yeria, they defend the no, the opposition, they be there together, collaborate them, that they team up for parliamentarian. So before I even talk about this, you see Solomon, I see Cashbox, you can tell them about that forget biscuit. I like that party. You see that forget biscuit people they eat, and I will probably not come today. So Dr. Samura Kamara, we never get doubt in him. Me particularly, we never get doubt in him. But we be not say mess up in the election. It was carried away by useless people around her. Dr. Samura Kamara, I know say why they talk to you read this audio. I know say you're filled with regrets. The way you treat me, the way you treat Cashbox, the way you treat communicator. You know, and we all know. Say, we're not gonna say that the one already around you and then control you. Dr. Samura Kamara, yourself na big man, common sense is common. If for no say the way you treat me, you can America. You never be for pick phone for call me for say, hey Ibrahim, hey Dr. Samura Kamara, whoa, now with this. We not say that we make you, but we come to the international side of the world, the diaspora. Dr. Samura, then speech, that interview we'll do. 1, 2. We tell you say, brother, stay consistent no more. But people that go inside you, they tell you this, tell you that. That's why you left. You treat you with contempt. But it's okay. Mistakes can be made. But even then, we came after you, tell you, boy, Dr. Samura Kamara. But nobody not even listen. You don't listen to positive voice. You don't listen to African Express. We know say, okay, education is a thing. They apply, mommy, not sabi book business. So, but you don't listen to Ibrahim, you don't listen to Komon-Tok, you don't listen to Cashbox, you don't listen to Lioness, you don't listen to other good people on social media. None of boys say they listen. They say, who's kind of thing this way? Because then we go form teammate and try to get you inside it, they mislead you, they misguide you. You know, Dr. Samura Kamara, you see, the fact remains, I don't ever doubt you. I don't be ever feel say, and get an inkling say, you go sell democracy. So that one, we all know that. Everybody listen to me, no say we contention will be get with you, was the fact that you know act presidential. During the campaign, and even before the campaign, you know act presidential. But that you speech yesterday where you give so, it tells me a lot, the amount of forces where they go against you, including the US ambassador. Yeah, including the US ambassador. But you can't tell we say the next election is in 2028. The same ambassador will tell we say it's unreasonable expectations. Forget the rerun elections. Ambassador Hunt is working for SLPP. Ambassador Hunt is heavily compromised. We don't listen to Dr. Samura Kamara. I can imagine what are some of the conversations they've had in the background, which I will not do. So what gave Ambassador Hunt the temerity, the audacity, for even for come out in public and can't tell we say it's an unrealistic expectation for now to think of having a rerun elections? What makes Sidi Tunis, where purport saying is the PRO, where they claim saying are the PRO of the APC party? What makes Sidi Tunis can't for tell you say no make no sense for call for rerun elections? Then now we don't listen to Dr. Samura Kamara's speech. We don't make it very clear for say it is not over until it's over. And the APC asks for rerun elections and you don't call international partners them for make sure say they come and conduct this election. Yeah, so guys, salon people left. Marabio is not our president. Marabio is not in power. Yes, they might be using the police and the military for stage this democratic coup, this unconstitutional coup. They cannot just military coups now in the problem in Africa. Oh. Now this constitutional coup, people are within power. They use their power for thief elections. Naya Pisona Sierra Leone. These guys are not settled. All these stupid appointments at the parliament. Abdul Kagbo Gafoka explained to we about the left your side force. Abdul Kagbo Gafoka explained to we how they go pass a bill in the parliament so they don't pull jury duties. Now make we say we call for rural elections. The last message I ask you, I say, who's them? Who's kind of election we do? Are we going to use a proportional representation or we going to use a constituency-based elections? Because the rerun election is not only going to be for the presidential. If we use proportional representation, we do it for parliament. And then when parliament constitutes, parliament vote for the president. Because that's how proportional representation they work. If not constituency-based elections, the people then go vote for parliament and vote for the president. So I ask another question there. And that is the question we should all ask. And I make us say again, I can't play Dr. Samura Kamara's speech. Now listen, I'm going to stop him in between. I explain. I'm going to play him in between. I explain. But Dr. Samura Kamara, all the one day we don't, you know, people like I can tell when I say when I left for jump to conclusion about certain things. So before I even play him, now go back to Boku foot. I mean, talk about that. Forget biscuit. I don't want left aside there before I begin play this. Big cash box we talk about. Forget biscuit. Saloma, to forget. Now go back. Come record. You always say, he say when you buck your foot, I come on parable way they use. Now look who you go for them. Look who you buck your foot. When I hear all the people that hear they talk against Dr. Samura Kamara. It's bad. He don't do this. He don't sell. He don't that. This Maya. He don't like we. He don't like these other people. And I say Dr. Samura Kamara is perfect. And I say do everything for do right too. But to God in this day, we're a hypocrite. And this is not me coming for attack anybody. It's just the fact that some of you guys, the same energy you want to pull up on Dr. Samura Kamara. If we pull up on Jericho on parliament, I swear to God, first of all, no get Tripartite committee. If we pull this energy on pull up on Dr. Samura Kamara, I swear to me, mommy, in this day, we not get Tripartite committee. Because when I see inside parliament, so Jericho begin sell the parliament, but we not they talk. We all support her. When I say we get bad that for Jericho, and they live life past Jericho. I think that one of the most beautiful advanced countries in the world. I get a living for myself. Everything I have, I earned. I work for her. I not chap king home money. I not take bribe and this and that. I not play cover up. I not watch salon people and they kill there. I not talk as a member of parliament, the leader of the opposition. Then they pass all the cybercrime bills. They pass the public election laws. They pass all them bad, terrible laws that I country we make with brother and sister and like today. Suffer not to come on. Cherry Coconina parliament. The worst back what you do, it go to ECOWAS parliament so for go defend the people of Sierra Leone. Sidi Tunis, where they represent SLPP, this APC, PRO, uncle and cousin and brother, or whatever the relationship. You see what a guy they lie. Like was parliament, say how the Salon people, we go protest, they begin machete and they get gone. Sherry Coco will go present the report, where writes the report. Where say Salon people, including Evangelist Samson, and say them bury them with respect and dignity. Sherry Coco writes that report today. Sherry Coco will not call them out, will not say nothing. To this day, Sherry Coco no answer we. But then when the kind of feel so like get what he take, forget the moral fortitude for call out Dr. Samura Kamara. Me no get problem if I call out Dr. Samura Kamara and say everything on the say. The problem is we're not consistent on a call out. Una favor people. Again, section 13B of the Constitution says every citizen shall cultivate a sense of nationalism and patriotism, so that your loyalty should lie to the state. To the state. Not to your ethnicity, not to your region, not to your political party, not to your political leader. No, that is not where your loyalty should be. Una all know they read the Constitution. Take today, una they read them, una they agree, understand what the Constitution say, and stick with the Constitution. Una they take sides, una they support different politicians. I can always tell, una say, now we, myself, Communicator, Cashbox, people swear be there with we. The Sister Lioness are the people where they come and call out politicians, regardless of whose political party, and they can make it very clear. Like Lioness, you can talk a clear, say Richard Content and brother. Boy, they call them back out if she has to. Cashbox don't call out to your uncle. We take care of our rich in London. No, no, oversee that you don't come. Where you come, for let you get a place first where you go for settle. Your uncle we bring her, we take care of her, not bring her, but we take care of her, we get a place in London. They call them out inside his alone politics. That is the certain of patriotism. That is the certain level of growth and maturity in politics, in democracy, patriotism and nationalism. APC, they are born inside there, they are all men, everything. But what I said, no, we tire, enough is enough. We deserve more password to they get to. We fetch the APC party. The SLPP camp, we fetch them back. Because we don't get allegiance to nobody and no political party. Now the country, now it matter, the people of Sierra Leone. The same healthcare conditions, they be better than the APC, but not be there also one lady, the SLPP can make it worse. We don't get proper water, electricity, all of those things. We see it make it worse. We deserve better, 24 electricity. If for day across the country, not only Freetown or the big city, all the village and towns should have electricity. People forget clean drinking water. We don't look by political party, we don't look by what's for happen. We don't call Cherry Coco out. Cherry Coco should have parliament and destroy parliament. APC began over 60 members of parliament. They removed 10 force. What did Cherry Coco do? He contest with my brother. I survive. He left inside parliament. The compromise where he make whatever happened. We see say that so the case left. They removed 10 members of parliament. Silence. President Koroma didn't give so salon. One day Cherry Coco say nothing. Then they jail people, lock people, Pareba prison massacre. Cherry Coco say nothing as the leader of the opposition. Before what he tell me, he said Jules Jalo na brother. I don't want to forget hard time. Inki call Jules Jalo. I like na 10 for day. He pick up a phone 10 for day. That's what Cherry Coco say. I don't play that video again. Don't do. I don't play enough for now. Now don't hear. We don't call Cherry Coco out. We make a tripartite committee. We make better be rig the election. Cherry Coco go dance with ECSL. Where ECSL launched the registration process. 15 days. Now ECSL launched the registration process. 15 days. Cherry Coco go dance with ECSL. Then they register people and people that they complain saying they register we them picking them 18, 19, wait for vote. They for vote. Cherry Coco, they no come out and no can say nothing for defend. We call now for the 250,000 register people who pull at the register. Cherry Coco no come out for saying nothing. They pull press release. That was the end of it. No take no political stand. We recall over in Liberia, our opposition they act. So some people, Dr. Samura, come on, anybody will be doubter. Yes, it don't prove to we. Say as far as the sellout in a democracy in Sierra Leone, it are not the day. Should he do more? He don't talk now. Dr. Samura, come on now. Can you withdraw parliamentarians? Can you ask for parliamentarians to step aside until they call for a rerun elections? That is the pressure you for put now. But let me play your audio so people go hear it, and then I'm going to break them out they go. Yeah? That player for me, Salon people and my brothers and sisters them. Let we all come and share in this one. Now don't listen for yourself.
Distinguished members, supporters, and sympathizers of the All People's Congress Party, My fellow Australians, a very good evening. It is with profound gratitude and deep appreciation that I speak to you this evening on the report of the Tripartite Committee. First and foremost, I wish to thank each one of you for your unwavering patience and steadfast support during the period of the Tripartite Committee's work. Your resilience and commitment for national peace, unity, and security as we pursue our cause have been nothing short of inspirational. Let us remind ourselves as to what led to the formation of the Tripartite Committee.
Okay. So, a lot of people, first of all, when I read Dr. Samura command, it doesn't tell when I thank you for, yeah? Everybody we patient, we wait for the unit Tripartite Committee, when they do their work, say don't reach to this day or so now, where they can talk about the Tripartite Committee. Now that no more they say all like distinguish, they tell everybody where they listen to thank you, like Gabo, or and they can talk to we. Wanna listen.
Supported by our international supporters to restore faith in our electoral processes and to ensure that the will of the people is upheld in the most transparent and credible manner possible. On June 24, 2023, Sierra Leone held its multi-tier elections.
So again, Dr. Samura Kumar just said that, so that tell the international partners they're very thank you, for everything where they self do, and they don't reach the point now where they can't tell me about the June 24, 2023 elections, but he believes democracy should be protected. And in belief say some people they forget to say in their vote they listen, forget to say una vote and everything. Una listen.
To restore faith in our electoral processes and to ensure that the will of the people is upheld in the most transparent and credible manner possible. On June 24, 2023, Sierra Leone held its multi-tier elections, which included presidential, parliamentary, mayoral, and local council elections. The Electoral Commission for Sierra Leone, ECSL, declared incumbent President Julius Maada as the winner with 56.1% of the votes. However,
so Nigeria now we just tell us say ECSL Maada was the incumbent because Maada is the former president of Sierra Leone. It's not the president of Sierra Leone. This government is legal, and it's not a legal government. Again, when you look at its constitution, section 5, subsection 2, it tells you, it say the government derives its legitimacy through this constitution. Its legitimacy, its authority, and its power from the people. And how the government get the power from the people, how the people go vote, then pick the leader. Now that's how the government becomes very legitimate, all right? So that's what Dr. Samura Kumar said. I want to listen for myself. It doesn't make it very clear. Say ECSL declare Maada as the winner with 56%. However, they can't give you the explain to me now. Now listen.
This announcement was met with significant resistance and allegations of irregularities from the opposition, the All People's Congress Party, and local and international election observers. The APC, along with several observers, raised serious concerns about the electoral process before, during, and after the elections.
So of course, it doesn't tell you back say, of course, when they announced this result, where ECSL announced, the APC party always be don't get a stance. We all know say that some within the APC, not to everybody, we all understand that. We also get people inside the APC, we already be don't sell to Maada, like go ahead with the 2028 agenda, say election done. But it doesn't make it very clear for say the APC as a party, as an institution, he as the leader of the APC, be make it very clear for say the elections was fraudulent, and the international community, all man across the world, no say the election not be credible. Now listen.
These included a widely condemned midterm census, the introduction of the district block proportional representation system with limited consultation, the high threshold that restricted smaller parties' participation, and issues with the voter register.
All right. When I remember all the things and the census where they can do, they bring the PR system, all the things and they use them for destroy. What have been in a parliament, Cherry Coco, Una be in a parliament, Cherry Coco. Una be in a parliament, Cherry Coco. You go in and say, hey, that the party in position. Okay, the APC supports SLPP for them, and then tell Cherry Coco, say, who left them? Let them pass the census? No, no lie, there is records. Dr. We repairs and then they all when they come and say, if they try that census day, we go do something, we go share this in the world, get this country. All things they will all see. So let nobody know lie, but we let nobody know fool we. Cherry Coco as the leader of the opposition, don't take the sacrifice. Wait for take. It put in tribe over the country. Cherry Coco put in tribe over the country. It put in Fulaman business over the country. Because in a Fula, Julia Jallo and Fula. It take in tribe, it put her over Sierra Leone interest. It says Julia Jallo, anything we call her, the answer in phone. So you don't give brother a hard time. This is the situation that we're dealing with. So when I would tell Dr. Samura come and say, sir, so go on this day, we check on say fine. Now we allow, now we make we get tripartite. If we be all Cherry Coco in food story fire, as what to go, we don't get tripartite. All the Yagba with Dr. Samura come the Yagba so, enough for the Yagba this Yagba. We can't say they're a president. If we remember how for fix the country, if Cherry Coco be serious, if Cherry Coco don't be a lucky mortal man, we don't continue for listening.
Operational challenges such as the poor quality of voter identification cards and delayed delivery of ballot boxes further exacerbated the situation.
And when you talk about the ID card, Dr. Samura Kamara, remember when himself talk about the ID card business, then they all will tell and say, Dr. Samura Kamara, you know for talk so. But what's happening? We see an Escromado all go take the ID card, all man, they make hypocrite. Cherry Coco all himself go take the ID card, they sit on there, they make like a signed paper, you know, all that thing and there. We see the ID card, black one. So this day, Cherry Coco as the leader of the opposition, they will tell who side they make with ID card. Cherry Coco not able to tell we as the APC leader of opposition. Cherry Coco no able to tell we who side they make the ID card where we vote for, people they use for vote. Cherry Coco no able to tell we. But we all not come now, we can't tell Cherry Coco that deal. We not can tell Cherry Coco that deal. But Samura come on and wait, we make the established tripartite committee. We dey like today, Sierra Leone no dey like this was a standstill because we not get a legal government. They can't tell and say ECSL, na in this, na in that. That forget biscuit. We cash box to talk about. Forget biscuit. They forget too much. They forget too much. Now make we there to go and this they won't forget. We bring you back camp. You know, we bring you back camp. When you buck your food, no go look who say you for the. Look who say you buck your food. Look who say you buck your food. Every problem gets a root cause. Now the root cause that they will be for all Cherry Coco as sweat to their wire. Salon smooth their wire. Their wire brother and sister in exile to go and no return back home. Political detainees. All man for una not watch Cherry Coco, una not watch Parliament. We not continue Dr. Samura Kamara.
Allegations of bias and partisanship within the ECSL cast a shadow over its integrity and impartiality, not only to conduct the elections, but also to announce the election results. All
right, wait up about ECSL. So, remember what they tell Cherry Coco say, let them do an ethnic audit. Remember what they say, let them do a tribalism audit. Let them audit the ECSL for tribalism. Cherry Coco no question nothing na ECSL. That's why they left the day. All the commissioner they corrupt people. Cherry Coco cannot even calling people out for say with the protest. For say Mohamed Kana and all the commissioner they were announced and the staff, the salaries they already pay. Cherry Coco as the leader of the opposition, they will come out and take a position by himself. Forget the APC party as the leader of the opposition now for putting foot down. Remember Hollande? Remember Hollande? I don't continue.
These issues led to heightened state of tension and mistrust between the ruling SLPP government and the opposition APC. To address this political impasse, a 3-day mediated dialogue was organized from October 16 to 18. This dialogue was facilitated by esteemed bodies including the African Union, ECOWAS, the Commonwealth, and the Independent Commission for Peace and National Cohesion.
So Dr. Samura just talk now for say October 16 to 18, they organized a 3-day for organize the unity statement. This tripartite setup, we bring up the tripartite committee. Now we're going to go sit down and broker and get a conversation with the African Union president, you know, all these people and presidents we get the tripartite committee set up. You know, all the TORs and all that stuff. But anyway, we're not continue for listening. And I want to remind you of something. Remember when David Shenga begin talk say Dr. Samura Kamara and uncle? Because he married in auntie, I know the pressure when they put Dr. Samura Kamara under. That's tribalism. We try for using WEF. But they like it, you don't see. We don't see when all man don't share when they call them out. When they call Samura Kamara out. When I do the right thing, but like I say again, the consistency. When the consistency, no day. When they call Samura Kamara out now, for Tripartite, where we say if Cheriko Kobe stand up, when they get Tripartite committee. But when Cheriko Kobe they misbehave in the parliament, where silent, when they talk, when they go ask parliament, all on see, I'm not talking about that new. But now Dr. Samura Kamara, when I see the pressure Dr. Samura Kamara be there, because WEF is from the southeast. So they they use that southeast in there for corner Dr. Samura Kamara. You don't listen to them. I don't know if you WEF, so tell me say honey their left and out of the rule, but Dr. Samura Kamara don't listen. So tell you WEF patriotic enough for say you know it. I'm not gonna mix man this. Now my man like guy the way do what you want for do. But when I see the pressure we be under, and they watch David Shenga in body language, they see where the team up near Samura Kamara, I they team up near, I they make. I go use tribalism, I go use that connection there, but I use her. But the man stand up, when I see, where stand up for democracy, now listen.
Through these efforts, the agreement for national unity was signed between the government of Sierra Leone and the APC. A key outcome of this agreement was the establishment of the Cross-Party Committee on Electoral Systems and Management Bodies Review, known as the Tripartite Committee. This committee was tasked with a vital mission to review and examine the electoral systems, structures, and processes of the 2023 elections and previous electoral cycles. Its mandate included assessing the legal framework, operational capacity of the ECSL, and proposing reforms to enhance transparency and credibility in future elections. The committee was co-chaired by the government, the APC, and the development partners.
I believe so that they understand all this science, so I want to let the message go quick before they reach my destination here. But I understand all this way they talk about the Tripartite Committee recommendations, the setup and all that stuff. They inside the Tripartite. I know all that they talk sooner and more now. Okay, now we go.
And was composed of 7 members each from the government and the APC. Its deliberations also included engagements with representatives from civil society organizations, other critical state institutions, and a wide spectrum of stakeholders across the country, thereby ensuring a comprehensive and inclusive approach to its work. This was an immense undertaking, one that required meticulous attention to detail and a collaborative spirit. The committee was given a time frame within which to complete these tasks, and despite the complexity and breadth of the issues at hand, significant progress was made. And on another momentous day, on July 1, 2024, the committee presented its report, including an outline framework of implementation of its findings and recommendations. I would like at this stage,
you know, see, it don't give a backdrop. It explains to how the Tripartite Committee was set up. Without the Tripartite Committee, say to July 1 when they can hand over the report. And I not put say when they hand over the reports to the president. I not put on the. But if you listen to Ambassador Hunt, that one day not the most. Yeah, but when they reach to your side, we'll continue for listening there.
To extend my deepest gratitude to the APC team, ably led by Dr. Kaifala Mara. The team comprised Dr. Richard Conte, Honorable Ambassador Almami Pejito Kuruma, Lawyer Boniface Sidiki Kamara, Mr. David Fona, Madam Bernadette Kago, and Mr. Prince Thorley. Their dedication and hard work have been instrumental in our efforts. Working alongside them was another group of dedicated individuals known as the Technical Committee, led by Dr. Joseph Sam Sise. Their expertise and commitment were invaluable in navigating through the various operational, legal, and electoral issues. Through determined negotiation and collaboration, both the SLPP and APC teams successfully agreed on 80 crucial points. This is a testament to what can be achieved when we come together in the spirit of unity and purpose. Fellow Australians, in any group endeavor, the differences in opinion, approach, and results are inevitable. This diversity is reflected in the Tripartite Committee's report, which comprises two divergent perspectives, one submitted by the APC representatives and the other by the SLPP representatives.
So yeah, just to explain them on how the reports when them pull out. Inside the reports, the APC get their recommendation, them SLPP get their own. Now they say divergent, but the reports side they explain so. They don't tell all man will be present for the APC. They don't tell the all tanky. Kelfala Marauna, the leader for the APC in the Tripartite. They don't tell Tanky, Dr. Richard Conte, everybody, and remember Tito, Fauna, Bernadette Gagbo, and Tolly. All you don't tell all man Tanky. When I see that side they say right now. We'll continue for listening. I say they broke down the whole thing. I'll continue for listening.
As stated on page 53 of the report.
So again, page 53 of the report. Now listen.
APC holds that statistical inconsistencies call into question the results declared by the ECSL. And
so page 53, we want to turn to page 53. When I go see they say the APC make them very clear for say there are statistical inconsistencies. That means say the tiff, the lie, the number there, where they manipulate the number there, how they change number there for they announce the result. Now listen.
Demands a rerun of the 2023 elections to be facilitated by the ECOWAS Commission.
Right there. When I read Dr. Samakma, they asked for a rerun.
And the immediate resignation of the personnel of electoral management bodies.
Good. They asked for a rerun elections. He said the APC make and clear saying they asked for a rerun and the resignation.
The government on
the resignation of Mohamed Kenawe Kone. Now listen there.
The statistical inconsistencies call into question the results declared by the ECSL and demands a rerun of the 2023 elections to be facilitated by the ECOWAS Commission and the immediate resignation of the personnel of electoral management bodies. The government, on the other hand, maintains that the result.
Again, Dr. Samura, they explain no more for say, you see, the APC puts out a recommendation. What did they recommend? Because of the statistical inconsistencies, that means say the change number there, where they manipulate, mix up number them. So the APC then recommend for say, then they ask for rerun elections, and that the resignation of Mohamed Kone and everybody else will participate inside the ECSL, where they are the top ranking of officials inside the ECSL, let them resign in position. Now listen. Now they can't tell what in the SLPP they put inside the recommendation.
Terms as declared by the ECSL are valid. These divergent positions are fully articulated in the respective analysis annexed to the Tripartite report. Yes, this diversity and other very important contentious issues, including ensuring the transparency and credibility of electoral processes, addressing the legal framework governing elections, and accountability and improving the operational efficiency of the ECSL remain unresolved. These are currently at the top of our priority list, and we are working diligently with our international development partners to resolve them expeditiously. Fellow Australians, we have consistently demonstrated our belief in the tenets of democracy. And in every democratic election, it is vital that as voters, we understand how our votes are counted and who among all the candidates received the highest number of votes based on.
So Dr. Samura doesn't make it clear now. For say, people they want to go vote. If it's very important for where they want to know how want to vote then count. As when I go vote, when I sacrifice, when I wait 4 o'clock morning for go vote, like the expense on there, then believe. He say believe in the tenets of democracy. For say yes, democracy is the power of the people for the people and by the people. Now listen. I don't want police message.
The transparent and fair counting process. Unfortunately, this fundamental right has been denied to us as voters by the Electoral Commission of Sierra Leone. The ECSL has failed to provide transparency in how the votes were tallied.
The ECSL failed for sure we how they count the election, them, how they count the votes they want to vote. So because of that, they make the APC take the position for say, and they call for a rerun elections. Now listen.
One of the excuses is that they are not required by the Constitution of Sierra Leone to be transparent in this regard. Another excuse is that the results reconciliation forms, RRFs, are classified information. This lack of transparency is deeply troubling. Moreover, the ECSL has been unable to produce any credible evidence of the numbers they assign to all candidates in the elections. Equally alarming is the fact that the SLPP party, which was declared the winner, has also failed to provide any credible evidence to support the votes they were assigned.
So Dr. Samura continue for make a very clear number for say SLPP as a party, they self for provide no credible evidence of how the votes when they say they win. We put Marabio back as our president, we're not a president. So all I need to explain so now. Now listen.
It is indeed strange that both the elections management body and the party declared as winners cannot produce tangible evidence to support their claims.
It's strange. It's strange.
This coincidence is too significant to ignore.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
The APC.
How go ignore say we go vote? People go vote. You go sit exam. They say you fail. They say well you say well give me paper who say I fail. I no say I fail. You know for sure we. They say for move on. Last night they talk. They say then they say then go forget about they say oh move on. No, that was kind of talk like. But anyway, now listen.
Provided evidence in the form of verifiable results reconciliation forms (RRFs) from 70.2% of polling stations nationwide, signed by the ECSL officials, party agents, and observers, showing that Dr. Samura Kamara had a commanding lead with 57.15% of the votes, making it impossible for the SLP candidate to win at the first ballot.
Thank you. So APC able to produce 70% of the RRF from them. 70% which shows say Dr. Samura Kamara win the election by 57%. But SLP people for sure, ECSL for sure. They want to say for left and so. Dr. Samura Kamara they talk so. Only one they will be the condemner. Hey, this, you don't sell, you don't this. I don't see. I don't say it's slow for talk, but at least he talk. But we were smart. We sabi politics as alone. We know say yes, this man he make kalo during the election. He make kalo babuya yo. Honestly, the kalo it was not presidential. But they like it today. We know say down deep. Now man we getting caliber. He getting caliber. When you wanna listen.
The APC has also been able to demonstrate the gross inconsistencies and mathematical impossibilities in the ECSL's partial 60% and final 100% announced presidential results. It is noteworthy that this only confirmed reports are skepticism by local and international elections observers. Considering these findings, one of our key recommendations is for a rerun of the elections to be conducted by ECOWAS immediately.
Wanna see? Right there. Right there. Now you make it clear for say, then call ECOWAS, the ECOWAS can make a rerun elections immediately. And guys, would they ask again, between now and September 30th to October 10th, if we don't get an election, they don't rerun day. Now the pressure that now with the APC party, and this is not Dr. Samura come on by himself, for everybody, for can involve. Now listen to this. Now listen.
This step is essential to restoring the faith of the people in our electoral process and ensuring.
So you say it's very, this step here for get a rerun election is very important for let get with people involved in the electoral process. Now, Dr. Samura talk so. Now, Dr. Samura talk so. This time they talk enough for himself. Say yes, the rerun election forget him. What would they tell now? Ebo, rerun election. It's simple. Ambassador Hunt. Ah, we're coming for you. We're coming for you. But we're not listening.
That the true will of the Sierra Leonean people is reflected in the results.
Absolutely.
The integrity of our electoral process.
The true will of the people of Sierra Leone for reflect by the result. And this rerun election where they can't get to Sierra Leone people, the will of the people go show. But this new rerun will get for can get so just now.
Says it's the bedrock of our democracy.
Yeah.
The voters of Sierra Leone deserve to know that their votes are counted accurately and transparently.
Sierra Leone people for no so they vote and count there.
The ECSL's refusal to provide this transparency undermines the very foundation of our democratic system.
ECSL for provide. We undermine with democracy.
Must have faith in the electoral process.
Yes, voter forget faith.
It's the duty of the ECSL to ensure this faith is upheld.
Now ECSL for make sure the people get faith.
The failure to
power democracy.
The RRFs and the subsequent excuses offered are unacceptable.
It is unacceptable for providing the RRF.
Demand accountability and transparency in our elections to maintain the trust of the people.
Yes, the people forget trust to maintain that their integrity.
Demand for a transparent and fair electoral process.
Yeah, let's work team up together.
Let us continue to support the principles of democracy.
Let us support the principles of democracy.
The will of the people
is
respected and actually reflected in the election result.
The will of the people for reflecting the results.
The ABC party leadership and I have been for the past 12 months totally immersed in the struggle for electoral justice.
Yes, electoral justice.
To protect your votes.
Absolutely.
This has been a very difficult battle.
It's difficult for faith.
Save our democracy.
For save democracy.
At the same time, we have had to navigate the rough seas of doubters, misinformers, disinformers, and distractors.
Absolutely.
And I can assure you that it has not been easy.
You know, so Dr. Samura just talk now, but all the people whether Dr. Samura don't sell, is it bad? All the one they care of social media can talk shala. They're useless idiots, miscreants, nasty motamaro, they can talk all kind of foolish talk. They talk about so they can misinform people and they lie to people. But glad these people don't get sense. Now some man na comedian no more on social media. Na comedian, when you see people hearing a message, they listen for listening sake no more. But me I can tell you now, again, not even listen for listening sake. So take it, they reach a point where you don't do. Not listen for listening sake. But anyways, not continue now. Not continue.
But also not insurmountable.
Yes, he said that all the distraction is surmountable. A work up and all, a surmountable. A work up and them.
Conviction.
And believe this.
Our country.
That we country.
Must now depart from the old normal.
We for come up from that old pattern.
The business as usual.
That business as usual, as style of politics.
There can be no progress.
Progress.
No democracy.
Yeah, development go day.
No development.
Yes.
Where the people are ignored.
Who say they look the people and respect the people.
Of their right to choose.
And deprive their right for choose.
This
development go day.
Politics for the people.
Oh yes.
In light of what we see happening in many parts of the world.
Yes.
It will be insane for us.
It will be crazy. For we go crazy. Exactly.
Yeah. To disregard the people's demand
in Sierra Leone.
Justice in Sierra Leone.
Absolutely. For see Senegal, Liberia, all sides.
Was open in June 23.
Yes.
Cannot be healed.
No.
Unless it is cleaned.
It has to be cleaned. With a cleaner sorry.
What happened in Sierra Leone in June 2023 is a precedent.
No. Yes.
A very bad precedent.
Very, very bad precedent.
If not corrected, will be a template for future political parties.
Oh yes, Dr. Samura had to talk so yes. If we not correct them, no problem.
The same ECSL
yes.
that conducted the disastrous 2023 elections will miraculously change and conduct a clean, credible, and transparent elections in 2028. Are certainly dreaming.
They are dreaming. If they feel say they go conduct good elections.
Therefore, if the current ECSL leadership and personnel
not only to tell una from the get-go when they start the tripartite, we not tell una say salon not lack laws. Now Dr. Samura they talk so we not lack law. Lord and day, the Lord and day in the country. What you will lack na mortal man, they will not get integrity. We get tribalistic idiots there. That is the problem we'll get now, Sierra Leone. People that will not elect the country. We will not continue for listening.
Are not self-accountable for the mismanagement of elections in 2023, they will surely be emboldened and will close the ranks in order to deal the final blow on democracy in Sierra Leone.
No way. If we allow them, they will finish democracy.
I have chosen to address you through this media.
He said, I'm glad for talk to you through this media.
Press conference.
I know use press conference, yes.
The memories of the days following the 2023 election are still fresh in my mind. We lost Nos Mahawa and White Boy. When state security forces shot at APC supporters.
They shoot at the party office.
At our party headquarters. In anticipation of the announcement of ECSL results.
Shoot Nos Mahawa.
The souls and the souls of all those who lost their lives at the hands of security forces in that election rest in perfect peace.
This is beautiful. This is beautiful. The fact that they recognize Nos Mahawa and White Boy when they kill, and all the other people that they don't kill. The fact they recognize them. But this is the thing what they say. That day when they kill Nos Mahawa, na APC party office. If Dr. Samura Kamabi come out, I swear to God, it all Nos. I don't know how strong Dr. Samura Kamabi. I don't know how heavy Nos Mahawa be. But he come out, he hold that one, that dead body there. He hold that dead body there. Allah! I swear to God, that would have been the end of Mother Bio's presidency. I wish that day, I know where people under pressure, they think all that day. But those are the things where Malik, we were a tactical man, they assassinate the so. And they say, oh, there was an opportunity now so for finish this year immediately. When Mother Bio goes to Al Jazeera, I go live for say how nobody know if fire an APC party office. But thank God Dr. Samak Matoka. Why do not continue? And now for point this message, I know they almost reach me destination now. Now listen.
I may have my faults.
Yes, you get fault.
One thing
and I deny say no get fault too. Yes.
Is to allow my ambition for power.
Yes.
To put the lives of my innocent supporters at risk.
Yes. It's saying no Greece. It deny say you no get fault too. It's about what way don't wait try not for do putting people in life at risk. But that day back is questionable, Dr. Samakama, because it is not like you're putting your people's life at risk. Because the democracy. It is protected by the constitution. If not protest, you have for pulling people in for protest. Nobody there for killing people. You see what happened in Kenya? You see what they humble Ruto at this particular point. And Ruto is a democratically elected president. They humble him. So, and on that side, Dr. Magra, you have to reconsider. If it's time for you for pulling people out for protest, let them come out to protest. The people of Sierra Leone already, and they know say you don't jeopardize their life. They know say it's the right thing to do to stand up and protect democracy. So you get a right and a responsibility. If you have to, Section 26 makes it very clear. It says through this constitution, the people, everybody should be able to enjoy their rights to assembly and association. And they should not be hindered in the enjoyment of their freedoms of rights to association and assembly. So we know that, Dr. Samakama. So that side I want to reconsider. Because that rerun election, you see Ambassador Hunt, it affects you. Ambassador Hunt don't want a rerun elections. Sidi Tunis don't want rerun elections. The people are within the APC where they listen to Sidi Tunis, where Sidi Tunis they listen to, they don't want rerun elections. So you are fighting a very big fight. Where we get for this fight for winner, I'm not forget the people and for come out, Dr. Samara Kumar. Now listen to everybody.
For some people, this may appear as a weakness.
Yeah, they say weak because they call people them. It's a form of weakness.
Of respect for the dignity of human life.
I agree, but still, Dr. Samara.
At the same time, many have accused me unjustly of selling out the right of the people.
Yes, they accuse and say sell out. I guess so now. Say, hey, sell out, this, that, you don't sell out. Now listen.
Both actions are not and will never ever be my way of life. My personal choice remains to avoid these acts and remain, as always, throughout my fulfilled professional career, a trusted servant of the people and country.
Right.
Where I come from, honesty, reliability, and integrity are compelling and demonstrated priorities.
Say honesty.
I do not believe in using the bullet or money to win power simply because I don't know how to do that.
They say don't believe in bullets.
And if I have the power to do so, I certainly would not. What are the next steps?
What are the next steps now you recommend?
My fellow comrades of the APC.
Okay, so we're not the APC people.
That at this point,
the
battle for electoral justice must now be owned by all levels of leadership in the APC.
Now, he said this battle, all level of leadership in APC. Mikhail Mansari self-therefore can make a statement. If we talk about this statement, so Dr. Samura Magiso, Cheriko Kofogi a statement, Richard Conte, Kelfala Mara, district council chairman, chairwoman, them across the country. Everybody for take over now on his media. Everybody for come on media now. They talk about this rerun election in the house for us APC party. They for own them. Now they know that sell out, they don't sell out. Anybody want to come up and can defend and can talk about the fact that we want a rerun elections. Now they don't sell out. The one that we can talk. For say yes, we don't put out the recommendations on the tripartite. For say we want a rerun election. Now the people are honest to Sierra Leone. But anybody who can defend the statements by these tripartite recommendations publicly, now the one day we don't sell out for the 2028 agenda. We not watch them. Because otherwise they can claim responsibility. All man at the APC, I know Dr. Samura the talks on now. All man for come now on this battle here. So everybody for involved. Now listen.
From ward to constituency, from district to region.
Yes.
And from Samura Kamara to the party leadership.
Thank you. All man for involved.
It's not a time for recrimination. It's a time to look at the cumulative turn of events.
Yes.
That have brought us
yep.
We are
from parliament. From parliament. Otherwise, they can't blame possible, but from parliament anyway.
Of such massive electoral fraud.
We're not for allow them. We're not for enable them.
Tonight to save democracy now.
Yes.
Trust me, we lose the soul of our party forever.
Absolutely.
As a party,
Dr. Samura tell all man say this time for all for unite as one and fetch this fete here. So all man for come out now and begin talk. APC people, everybody for come out now. We not call on a district chairman, then the leader of the party, Mikhail Mansari, instead for come make a statement. They're all for come make a statement. Cheriko Ko, all man for come make a statement. Of course, last night everybody for come and make a statement and for talk. They for go now for us to interview them. Now AYV 98.1, Sidi Tunis, they for sack and APC party. They for drive the party completely. You know, and for Saka and drive the party because they don't speak the party in language. You know, all of these things, I Dr. Samura come out, what's in the time for the tell you, apart from the Sidi Tunis, and I pull 1 9 months for saying I say for fire Sidi Tunis, so no, then I mean tell no now. But it's let all man come down and can fit the fit. Everybody for unite at this particular point in time. Now that's the talk now. Now let's continue.
We need to demonstrate a willingness to defend the rights of our people.
Oh, yes.
The National Party leadership
has
been very active to bring us to where we are today.
Active out.
It is now the responsibility of the party to unite around the continued fight for electoral justice. The international community, civil society
organizations there, yes. The media,
religious leaders,
traditional heads,
diplomatic, but cannot be neutral in terms of upholding.
All man for involved. All man for involved.
That the right thing is done in the interest.
And this is the thing. Media add to that. They say the religious leader them. Salon people them. If you genuine to Sierra Leone, you like democracy. All the pastor, the imam them. When they go to mosque, beginning now, Sunday and Friday, nobody no put money in a matlasi. Nobody no give contribution. Nobody no give offering. Yeah. Nobody no give the religious leaders and nothing in a mosque. Yeah. Until they all come out and talk and condemn. What happened? So, let me add to this particular conversation now. Everybody, everybody, for make sure say they come out and come and talk about that and question, the religious leader them. No money in a mosque, no money in a church until they come out. All man can talk and condemn the actions of this what happened. So, now the elections. That should be the agenda. That is what we talk about. Yeah, everybody. Now let's continue for listening.
Of the citizens of this country. They have been in many ways an integral part of this journey, providing strategic, technical, advisory, and financial support. They must continue to bear responsibility. Likewise, for any fundamental slippages going forward in our urge for freedom and democracy.
Oh, yes.
Together, we must all stand for electoral truth and justice. Whatever it takes, the mandate of the people should take precedence over the convenience of a political party or personal political ambition. The implementation phase of recommendations in the Tripartite Committee's report, soon to follow, cannot and must not ignore addressing the inconclusive matter of the election results. Emphasis on electoral management, legal and institutional reforms, though important going forward, can never ever cure the electoral wrongs of 2023 elections. And that is why, as a People's Party, the APC will continue to demand a rerun.
Yep.
This recommendation by the APC for a rerun of the elections is the only way legitimacy can return to government and democracy.
Guys, we not listen. This now right at 20 minutes mark. Now they talk so. Say the APC they demand a rerun. Now they listen, oh. Now listen for yourself.
Rescue. There has been a huge gap between what the electorates are seeking and what we are giving them as politicians. Going to the 2023 elections, the people were increasingly angered by the high cost of living, the collapse of our currency, high taxation, high cost of electricity, transportation, and food items, public institutions wrecked by unprecedented politicization and state capture, stagnating economic growth, and diminishing opportunities for employment and better livelihoods. It was against this background of untold hardship that the people came out in huge numbers against all odds to vote for change of political party and political leadership, which was denied. The ECSL's election results make stark reading.
Oh, yes.
The APC and I will continue to honor the trust you place in us. And I personally will continue to appreciate and honor your trust and strength in me.
Thank you.
It is not over until it is over.
It is not over.
It is not done and dusted. The contentious issues are not just important. They are crucial for the integrity
of our
and future of our democratic process.
Oh, yes.
We are fully committed to resolving them in a manner that upholds the principles of transparency, fairness, and accountability.
Thank you.
That our people deserve.
Thank you.
I want to emphasize that the dialogue continues.
The dialogue continues.
And we are not relenting in our pursuit of justice and truth. Building and strengthening democracy is a lifetime journey.
Oh, yes.
We must continue talking to each other and moving together.
Oh, yes.
Let us all think of our legacy in a Sierra Leone that is in post-conflict and democratic transition.
Oh, yes.
The APC is steadfast in ensuring that every vote is counted accurately and transparently.
Oh, yes.
And that the will of the Sierra Leonean,
the will of the people,
is respected.
Is respected, yes.
Our commitment to democracy and the rule of law remains unwavering. Let us not be swayed by doubts or misinformation.
They already can lie on social media.
To resolving these issues is ongoing.
The journey still continue. The fight continue.
Significant progress.
We are making important progress there.
Understandably,
yes.
Public attention and interest have been focused on the conclusions and report of the Tripartite Committee.
Oh, yes.
However, it should not be forgotten there are other important aspects of the Agreement for National Unity which still remain unaddressed or unconcluded. These include, among others, the release of political prisoners.
The release of political prisoners.
The removal of politically motivated court cases.
Yes, then court case them.
The safe return of persons in exile for political reasons.
Everybody is in exile.
And setting up a mechanism for sustainable inter-party dialogue.
Yes, sir.
The spirit of the agreement is also meant to put an end to the targeted harassment and intimidation of the opposition.
Oh, yes.
Directly or indirectly.
Oh, yes.
Your support and patience are invaluable as we navigate this complex and vital process.
Thank you.
I urge you all to continue to stay peaceful, united, and hopeful. Together, we'll continue to push for a resolution that reflects the true voice of the people.
Oh, yes.
And a shared, prosperous future.
Thank you.
We serve a just God. He and only He can fight our battles. I thank you. God bless our beloved Sierra Leone.
Dr. Samura, with your closing messages, I agree say God go fight for we. But if we not fight for we, God not the care for you. So I know exactly where you come from. But Salon people, this is the speech of Dr. Samura Kamara. We don't settle all the arguments and the doubt. Dr. Samura Kamara don't call for a rerun, and they don't make them very clear, say, the APC party don't recommend the rerun elections, and that is what they stand by. And you don't come out, you don't come make them very clear for say yes. It's stand by the fact that they call for a rerun, and he wants a rerun elections. That is Dr. Samura Kamara's statement, and that is what matter. Let nobody lie on. The only thing now is waiting me the advice Dr. Samura Kamara for the fact that how we get for push, follow get the rerun elections immediately. The APC party now make it don't call everybody to everyone, but let him galvanize and take their lead there now. For let the APC as a political party begin make sure they take interviews across the country now, radio stations all over. The chairman them, Michael Masari, now first for begin move there across the country for go around and sensitize the people. Tell them say the election not over yet because they still do the investigations and they don't ask for a rerun elections because ECSL for provide the data. They hold the people in this for go across the country and educate and sensitize the people. I think that is what should happen at this particular point in time. That will be the push. Una serve the APC people, una call for that. Una the people already on social media, they talk about this is what we should all call for. You know, but again, like I say, where you buck your foot, not look who side you go for door. Look who side you buck your foot. Until you take care of the problem, who side the problem be there, una call them out. Una not be honest to Dr. Samura Kamara. Una all not be honest to her. If una be call out Cheriko Code, una can't call her out now and for understand. Because the leader of the opposition, I see them, then pass all the bad laws them, we make we get tripartite. Then the man will give me tripartite. When they fight for the protect democracy, when I say that we don't sell. And I don't see. So these are the things so we say, Salon people, let we open up with mind, open up with eyes, let we think rationally about certain things. Dr. Samura Kamara himself make and say not perfect. But Sidi Tunis, therefore driven an APC. Ambassador Hunt, if I explain what he mean by unreasonable expectation. Ambassador Hunt, you go explain. Ambassador Hunt is a crook, you're a criminal, you're siding with the SLPP against democracy in Sierra Leone. You're destroying democracy. And we see you, and we'll take actions against you. With the left and Salon people, I don't reach my destination, but I'll be still do this message for us today. Bye-bye, everybody. And I know say we'll talk about the People's Liberation Political Party. We'll talk about that at some other point, yeah? Okay. All right, bye-bye, everybody.